Okay, this video I'm going to look at this question number 2. I've got to solve 4x over 5 equals 2 over 3. Now there is more than one way of setting this out. I'm going to take this steady. I'm going to start by saying this has got fractions in it. It will look easier to begin with if I get rid of all the fractions. So to get rid of fractions, fractions always are of the form of a division. This means 4x divided by 5. So to simplify that, if I multiply both sides by 5, that will undo the effect of division by 5. So that will make this side just equal 4x. So if I'm multiplying one side by 5, I've got to do the same thing to the 2/3 on the other side. So I need to do 5 times 2/3. And in order to simplify that, I need to use that 5 is 5 over 1. So the answer is that 4x equals 5 over 2. 5 times 2 on the top will give me 10 on the top. 1 times 3 on the bottom will give me a 3 on the bottom. When we multiply fractions, then we do multiply the top numbers and multiply the bottom numbers. So now I've got 4x equals 10 over 3. I've used that, but I'm looking at this 4x equaling this 10 over 3. And I'm going to keep going with my plan of getting rid of all the fractions. So this is got division by 3 going on. I'm going to undo that by multiplying by 3. So if I multiply by 3, then 4x becomes 12x, and the point of it was that multiplying this by 3 turns it into a nice number, which is 10. And now I've got a very simple looking equation. If I know what 12x is and I want to know what x is, all I have to do is divide by 12. So dividing by 12 on this side gives me x. Dividing on this side, I'm going to get 10 over 12. Now that's a correct answer, but it's nice to notice that this fraction, it's got an even number on the top, an even number on the bottom, so I can divide top and bottom by 2, so this is the same as 5 over 6. So I've got my answer, x is 5 over 6, so I've finished. Now I said there's more than one way of going about it. So for example, you may feel confident to go straight from this line to that line because we're multiplying by 5 and also by 3. So the 5 gets cancelled from this side and I'm multiplying by 3, so I get straight to my 12x. And on the other side, the 3 gets removed from the bottom and the 5 times the 2 is the 10. So you may know other ways to do this. This is fine. Okay. And the other thing is, after getting that 4x equals 10 over 3, you may have been confident to say that dividing by 4, x equals 10 over 3 divided by 4, and you may have got to this 10 over 12 or even the 5 over 6 more directly. That's fine. But hopefully you now have a way that you feel confident you could do ones like this every time.